As I was saying in my last video, my book, Women and Menopause, is going to really be a bang because it's well packed with questions and corresponding answers that women do seek concerning their menopausal issues. For example, why am I having limb pains, osteoarthritis, osteoporosis? Why am I feeling like someone that is about to be paralyzed? You know, why am I getting all these nerve pains around my waist? Why is it that sometimes it may look like I'm carrying something like a block around my waist? So why is it that I get easily perspired? That is, I always have intense perspiration. Even when the weather is cold, I do perspire. That is intense sweating. So why is it that sometimes I normally have irritability, even when it seems like there is nothing whatsoever that made me to be angry? There is no external stimulus that caused my anger, irritation, or anxiety. But all of a sudden, I just began to get anxious. I just began to get tensed up. Why is all these things happening? That is because of hormonal imbalance that normally occurs prior to menopause. Menopause is divided into 3 stages. The first stage is perimenopause. That is some few months or few years before the onset of menopause proper. Then the second stage is menopause proper, in which every menstrual function ceases. And then also fertility also ceases too, because once a woman is no longer ovulating or menstruating, definitely, more especially ovulating, definitely menopause has come in. The other one is postmenopause, at which the woman begins to see all the side effects of menopause, such as hot flushes, irritability, that's psychomotor syndrome, intense perspiration. Sometimes most are always accompanied by insomnia, and that is lack of sleep at night, including the major ones, which is loss of bone mineral density, occasioned by lack of estrogen after menopause, because immediately the woman went into menopause or goes into menopause, the estrogen level drops to near zero. And then estrogen is known to nourish the bones of women. That's why you see a woman looking very supple during her reproductive years. She look very pretty, supple, the skin so soft, so pliable, as if even if you're allowed to, you may even eat it or eat the skin up. But the moment menopause comes in, the estrogen, which is the major component hormone that ensures the reproductive cycle of a woman and also maintains the bone mineral density of a woman, begins to diminish. And in such a case, the bones are liable to fracture. They can easily fracture. They can easily get herniated. That is a disc herniation. That is a kind of dislocation. The disc moving out of proportion or moving out of place. For example, now, when you come to the lumbosacral vertebra, that is at the back here, there are sometimes for menopausal women, because of loss of bone mineral density, the disc may pop out of its socket. Bones may pop out of their socket. You understand? So in that case, it's just because the bone mineral density is no longer there. That's why sometimes doctors normally will advise patients to start on time, women to start on time to prepare for the onset of menopause, because there are certain processes, there are certain conditions that you are supposed to meet in order to prepare on time, so that when eventually it comes up, it won't take you by surprise. You'll find out more from my book, Women and Menopause. Thank you so much.